Hey guys, Geek, and I'm back again on Pokemon Showdown. Now I know it's been a while, let's just say, since I've last done a live VGC or anything, but we're not going to be doing a live VGC today. We're actually going to be doing a Spooky Cup. I'm probably not going to play any VGC until like next week or something. I'm kind of taking a break. I do have a team idea, and I'm building it, and I might never actually show it to the channel because it's kind of like a boring try-hard team. So we'll probably continue using cool things like Meowstic like we were, but that'll continue again next week. But for now, we're going to do a Spooky Cup. A little bit of Spooky Cup live today, just because it is October, it is Halloween, and the Spooky Cup live online tournament is this week or next weekend or something like that. I'm registered and I'll look at it to see when it is later, but I don't really care at this point. And this is probably the team I'm going to be using. I have most of these Pokemon in game already, which is why I'm doing it. Like, I already have Noivern from a long time ago. It was one of the first competitive Pokemon I got. Krookodile, Aegislash, Volcarona, Rotom Wash. I already have these. All I need is like an Exploud, but that shouldn't be too hard to get. So for the most part, we will be using this team. I'll probably just quickly show it to you guys. It's pretty simple. Offensive choice specs: Noivern, Assault Vest, Exploud. Right, no need to run in speed, so might as well go HP and special attack. And then he hits pretty hard with his cool moves. And then Scarf Krookodile, he's basically the same thing as the Lando T, except for Krookodile, right? So he's good. And then Aegislash with Weakness Policy. With all the Ghost and Dark types, I should be able to activate this pretty easily. Maybe not always. Maybe we'll switch to Life Orb. Who knows? This allows me to live. This spread is a spread I normally use. It allows me to live opposing Aegislash, Life Orb, max special attack, and then just punish them back with a Shadow Ball, so that's always nice. And then I have this Charty Berry Volcarona. This is probably the same one from my Mega Swampert. I've just imported that one. And it's just Charty Berry, though, instead of Rocky Helmet, because there aren't too many physical attackers in this format. And Charty Berry is always good to live Rock Slides even better. And then also Rotom Wash, Citrus Berry. This is probably one that I use. It's the only Rotom Wash I ever really use. It's a really old set. It's like one that I don't know. Okay, we're starting from the bottom of the ladder, obviously, because I haven't done Spooky Cup, and this guy only has 4 Pokemon, but that's okay, because we'll go Krookodile. He can hit everything on his team for super effective damage. Whoa. What? Oh, it's 4. I guess he didn't notice that he only had 4. Okay, I guess he didn't. Maybe he had 2 other Pokemon, but they were like messed up, and so it only made him have 4 or something. I don't know. What else do we want here? Rotom Wash is pretty good. We'll go with that. Aegislash isn't too bad. Noivern isn't too bad. We'll go. Am I allowed 6 before I pick them? Yeah. Oh, I guess he's never played doubles before. He doesn't know how. Huh, see? You meet new people every day. And then we'll go with Exploud, because I just want to show off some of these Pokemon. Exploud's a Pokemon that I've never used before competitively, and I definitely love Exploud. Exploud is one of my favorite Pokemon. Yeah. He's saying he doesn't have 2 others in his game. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Just always have something so they don't know what you're bringing, right? I'm just going to knock off this Chandelure. It could have Flame Body. I don't really care, though. And we will Thunderbolt, Sharpedo, or we can Thunder Wave. Ooh, Thunder Wave is definitely a good idea, because Sharpedo will probably live a Thunderbolt, but he definitely will not. Wise Glasses. If you don't know what that does, it boosts your special attack by like 1.1% or something. And there's a speed boost, yep, but now with the Thunder Wave, he's slower than everything we have, so that's going to be good. It won't last for long, but it's still going to last. And then we will knock off his Exploud, because it might be like Specs or something scary like that. And let's also just Thunderbolt, get some chip on this Sharpedo. I'm curious how much it does. And that knockoff actually does a decent amount, and he is Specs. And Thunderbolt actually one-shot, so last turn I could have Thunderbolted, but yep, there's the Boom Burst. We got rid of his Specs though, so Rotom Wash can eat that up now. And I think I will go out into my own Exploud. Yeah, why not? I'm assuming he's Scrappy, because Scrappy's so good in this format with all the Ghost types. But maybe he's Soundproof, so I'm not going to Boom Burst. I'll just Ice Beam, try to do damage to this Crobat. Thunderbolt as well, because I know Noivern can come in and outspeed the Exploud and win. So I'll just get rid of this Crobat. Noivern is also another really cool Pokemon that I wish was more viable and competitive, but it's just, there's so many better options that it's really not worth it. And what? Was that a red card? Okay, that's pretty cool. And then he just Boom Burst. That did nothing to my Exploud. We're gonna Boom Burst right back, show our dominance, and drop a Draco Meteor because it's such a sick move. I wish we could see like an in-game animation. Maybe I should get a capture card then. But that's gonna be our first game. We're gonna keep moving on. We'll probably get like 4 or 5 battles this episode because they're really fast-paced. My team is just like offensive. There's nothing defensive about it really. Like yes, they have some defensive spreads and intimidate and stuff, but I don't play it defensively at all. It's not really like a team that just supports each other. It's a team that's like one of us will set up and win. And that's what I go for. But anyways, we're gonna keep looking for some battles. This is a pretty cool format. I like it. It allows Pokemon like Exploud, Noivern, Volcarona to really dominate. Rotom is really good because you can choose any of its forms, and all of its forms are pretty good because you're limited in typing in this format. Like Ghost and Dark are the main ones that you have a lot of. Volcarona and Rotom Heat are like the only two. Oh no, and Houndoom I think. I think that's all the fire types that are allowed. And then there's a lot of cool dragons like Hydreigon and Noivern, which I really like because they're not too viable, but they're becoming viable in this format. I'm definitely going Noivern here. One-shots Volcarona, one-shots Hydreigon. Does a lot of damage to Crobat, one-shots if it's offensive. Probably one-shots Croagunk. I just need something to get rid of his Krookodile. That's a bit of a problem. And probably his Jellicent. So we'll go Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash is pretty good here as well, and does tons of damage to like half his team. I'll also go with my Krookodile because Rock Slide against Volcarona is always good. I don't think I'm going to go with my own Volcarona. Just isn't too good here. Gets super affected by just about everything and can't really destroy his team like I'd want it to. Aegislash isn't too good here either. He has a lot of dark types, fire types. Yeah, not worth it. So I guess Exploud isn't too bad. Yeah, I guess so. Actually, no, Volcarona has Bug Buzz, and that actually allows him to hit a lot. And Croagunk has, like, Dry Skin, too. But nah, looking at his team, I feel like Exploud's the better choice. Yeah, Exploud's just a cool Pokemon. Why not show it off some more? I mean, look at its design, though. Exploud is so cool. I love it. I've always loved Exploud. I love Loudred as well. It's just such an awesome Pokemon. And I love it so much. But anyways, there's Toxicroak Crobat as his lead. This is fine. I can just about do so much to him right now. I'm going to go with the Air Slash onto Toxicroak. That should do a lot. Hurricane's accuracy is so bad. Only reason why I have it there is in case I need more power. But for the most part, I'd rather just Air Slash. Not that strong, but it's enough to KO things like Toxicroak and Volcarona that aren't invested. And then against his Crobat, I might just Thunder Wave it so I can outspeed it in the future. But nah, we'll Thunderbolt it. That way Krookodile can later come in and just Rock Slide anyways. And he's going to U-turn as well, so maybe he goes into Krookodile here. Hydreigon, okay. And Air Slash is going to one-shot Toxicroak, so that's nice. And Thunderbolt, not going to do too much to Hydreigon there. And we're locked into Air Slash, so we can't just switch over to Draco Meteor and get him. Which is why I might want to go Life Orb Noivern, so I can switch up my move. He goes out in a Jellicent here, so I'm going to switch out my Noivern. I think Noivern's going to be really good here. I don't want it to just die. I'm going to go into my Krookodile. I don't think Krookodile is too good here. And I definitely want to hurt this Jellicent, so let's Thunderbolt it. This Jellicent's a problem. I don't need my Krookodile in this matchup. And if he survives this turn, I can just go ahead and Superpower. And he's going to go after Rotom Wash here, it looks like. Trick Room, okay, that's interesting. Sucks because we're Scarf Krookodile. So he could Will-O-Wisp or Scald Me or something like that. I'm just going to go for my... I kind of want to get rid of Jellicent, that's the problem. So let's just knock off Jellicent. Jellicent is definitely the problem looking at this. And crap, I got my move disabled, so I don't really know what to do here. I could Protect. I could Thunder Wave. Get some hacks, maybe. It's always good. Yeah, why not? Always just Thunder Wave when you have the chance, because yes, it makes him slower, but he's already slower than me because he's a Trick Room team. That I don't care about slowing him down even more, because nothing on my team is going to underslow him. But Exploud will underslow his Hydreigon, so I'm going to go out into Exploud here. And at this point, I'm kind of sacking my Rotom Wash, so I'm just going to Boom Burst for sure here. And actually, no, I could protect my Rotom Wash. I could protect it this turn, let it survive. He's going to definitely Scald, but that Assault Vest, he does get the burn, but it is Scald. I'm not too surprised by that. That does a lot of damage. He doubles up into it. Okay, so that makes sense. Why not double into it when you have the chance? But I'm going to... He's Water Absorb. No, he's Cursed Body, so I can Hydro Pump him, actually, and get the KO. And I'll Ice Beam Hydreigon, and we will live a Scald. And Crobat doesn't want to switch in on a Ice Beam. And then Hydro Pump should get the KO on Jellicent, and this is actually perfect. We will win this, I think. As long as we don't miss, and he actually gets fully paralyzed, which is a bit unfortunate, because Exploud would have gone down after Burn. But it doesn't matter, because he still would have lost everything. Yeah, like, if he landed the Scald, I still would have lived and still got my Ice Beam off, but he'd still be around, I guess. But yeah, he's going to forfeit, because Noivern just drops a Draco Meteor, and these two can just do a lot of damage this turn to Crobat, so he definitely lost that, even if he didn't get fully paralyzed. But that's why I Thunder Waved, right, for that full paralysis eventually, that I knew I'd probably get at least once this match. It's always nice to Thunder Wave or Swagger bulky Pokemon, because they'll sit on the field for a long time, and eventually the RNG rolls will go in your favor. So, just a little tip, and this guy's got a lot of... Everything is Ghost and Dark. Okay, makes sense, it's Spooky Cup. There's so many Ghost and Dark options. But I'm thinking he has two grass types. That's always interesting. I'm thinking Volcarona's pretty good. He doesn't really have much for it. Volcarona and Rotom Wash are good. Exploud's not too bad either. Exploud, by the way, Focus Blast one-shots the Sableye, which is really awesome about him. It's just this Golurk. I think I want Rotom Wash for it, because I think it's going to be the only threat to my Volcarona, maybe. No, probably not, actually. Now, we'll go Rotom Wash just for it, and we'll go Exploud as well. I might go Noivern here. I think I will. Although, Aegislash hits everything for super effective damage, but he has two grass types that I really want Noivern to take advantage of. You know, we don't have to bring Rotom Wash then. We can go Volcarona, Aegislash, Noivern, Exploud. Yeah, I think that actually works as well. And Krookodile would have done really well here. He's Mono Ghost, that's why a lot of my Pokemon do extremely well. And he's actually just going to Frisk me with this thing. I don't think Frisk is that good, but okay. Like, you can just predict what they have anyways. But Volcarona here, I'm definitely going to Quiver Dance. Just straight up Quiver Dancing, no point of doing anything else. And I'm going to Shadow Ball his Gengar, because Gengar's a bit scary and I don't want him doing anything. At least it's not Mega Gengar, because there are no Mega Pokemon in this format, which is cool. Mega Pokemon are getting a bit tired, just because there's not too many good ones. There's only like... Or they're all good, actually. Like, I really like all of them, but there's only a few that are worth it, so that's always a bit annoying. And he goes for Destiny Bond. And Drain Punch. Okay, well... I lost my Aegislash for his Gengar, which is a bit upsetting. But, like, did he even accomplish anything? Not really. I'm gonna go into my Noivern here. He goes into Dusclops, okay. Not too sure why he Destiny Bonded. I guess he just really wanted to get rid of my Aegislash, which makes sense. It does do so much to him. Alright, but Dusknoir, I don't know what you want to do. I'm just gonna Fiery Dance the Trevenant, get rid of it, because why not? The fact that he Drain Punched my Volcarona is really interesting. And I think I will Draco Meteor. Nah, there's no point. Let's Dark Pulse. That's super effective. But actually, Draco Meteor does more, because 130 times 1.5 is 195, and then Dark Pulse goes to 160, so it's stronger. Air Slash is weaker, though. Hurricane's also pretty strong. But no, Draco Meteor does so much. Wow. Let's just Draco Meteor his Dusknoir. Why not? This will take him out. It will. We actually get the special attack boost, which is even better. This is why Fire Dance is so threatening. And wow, Draco Meteor just takes out him with the choice specs. Yeah, it does so much. I underestimate Draco Meteor from choice specs Noivern. So powerful. I underestimated it. I didn't realize it was that good. Noivern's an awesome Pokemon. I love it. Just the fast one-hit KO with the Draco Meteor. After that, you're kind of useless, but it's cool because you just get really quick knockouts. But that didn't actually feel like the bulkiest of Dusknoirs. I feel like a bulky Dusknoir could take a Draco Meteor, but maybe not. Who knows? Ground Ghost. I'll just Bug Buzz here and drop another Draco because why the heck not? It's not going to do much, but that doesn't really matter. Volcarona should take out this Golurk. It's at +2. Wait, Bug Buzz is resisted. Why did I go for that? Whatever. We pick up the KO, and that's all that matters in the end. Another win. Wow, look at us. 1134 already. Although a lot of these people are like bare minimum, and we shouldn't be losing. But Spooky Cup, so far pretty fun, right? Should we do one more? Let's do one more. This is pretty fun. I like Spooky Cup. If I had a capture card, I'd totally record all my Spooky Cup matches this weekend, but I don't have a capture card, so I can't do that, sadly. I should get a capture card. I feel like a capture card would be a lot more fun. I really prefer playing on Battle Spot than on Showdown. Like, Showdown for testing, and that's it. That's all I want to do. I just want to test on Showdown. And it's good for, like, really efficient practicing, but for the most part, I feel like Battle Spot is just more fun and cooler looking and better looking. I think the quality would be higher. Just like seeing Battle Spot is much nicer than seeing Showdown, right? So who knows, whatever. Let's just look at this team and decide that Noivern does well. Yeah, Noivern does well. What else does well? He's a Rotom Wash. That thing's always a threat because I have no grass type moves. Exploud's really good here. I'll go Exploud as a lead. And then let's go Exploud Crocodile. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Yeah, and then Volcarona, and man, I think Aegislash. I don't have too much though for a Rotom Wash, do I? I guess Aegislash is my Rotom Wash counter. Whatever. Our teams are pretty similar. Rotom Wash, Aegislash, Volcarona, Noivern. All the same, but then he has a Pumpkaboo and Sableye. I don't think Sableye is that good, honestly, especially not in this format. Like, one of the best things about Sableye in VGC is the fact that it's got a Prankster Will-O-Wisp, and that is so threatening with Kangaskhan, Lando-T, all these Salamence, all these really powerful physical attackers that don't want to get burned because it can potentially just shut them down right then and there. So, but in this format, there's like no good physical attackers, so why would you do it? Which is also why I question my reasoning for going Intimidate Crocodile. Whatever, I don't really care. I think I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam onto Noivern here. And switch out into Volcarona. Or I can go to Aegislash. I feel like he's going to Will-O-Wisp Crocodile though. I don't really want to get Aegislash Will-O-Wisp. Let's go into Volcarona. He's going to Protect, okay. So I could have Focus Blasted his Sableye, and he actually knockoffs. Burn, 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 burn. Dang it, no burn. Whatever, that's fine. Interesting. Maybe he doesn't have Will-O-Wisp. That makes sense. There's no point of running Will-O-Wisp Sableye just because there's no physical attackers to burn except for like Crocodile. But that's a disappointing play on my part. Nothing really happened there. I don't know if I want to Ice Beam again. I do. I want to Ice Beam again. And I'll protect Volcarona this turn, because I think Noivern's going to go after it. Yeah. He's Sash. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Oh, and the freeze! Ooh, that's annoying. That is annoying for my opponent. I feel bad, but it's hacks that I will take, because whenever I get it, that's good enough for me. This looks like a very support Noivern, though. Taunt, Protect. Ah, stay frozen. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Volcarona should proceed to win this. Actually, no, he has Snarl. He can always... he's fine. Yeah, so he's still probably fine just because he's Snarl Sableye. I didn't even know Sableye got Snarl. It's pretty interesting. Let's go out into Crocodile, and let's... protect. Sounds good. I don't want to get snarled again. And I want to rock slide his Volcarona soon. There's the Quiver Dance though. Maybe I should have attacked. Actually, I probably should have attacked. I should have gone after that Sableye or something. There's no reason to protect there. Because a Bug Buzz could take me out now. Is he max speed though? I don't know. Maybe he's not. If he's not timid, 252, then I outspeed him. He's gonna Will-O-Wisp me though. That makes sense. And he is, wow, he is so fast. Everyone runs fast offensive Volcarona, and I'm like, yeah, defensive Volcarona. I don't know why. Maybe I should go fast. Whatever. We're going to Explode here. Assault Vest is nice. I'm just going to risk the Focus Blast. Nah, that's not a good idea. Let's just Boom Burst. And what else? Quiver Dance again. Get more special defense and speed and special attack. Might be worth it. No, wait, but I'm Boom Bursting, so I want to protect. Pain Split. I wouldn't recommend going Pain Split. It's not that good of a move. But, okay, if you want to, go ahead. I'm going to Focus Blast this Sableye. I got to get rid of it, and, like, now. And then I also just want to get rid of this. Actually, I can probably just Fiery Dance to Sableye and go for this. Explode's pretty useless. This, like, he has nothing he can really do right now. Yeah, he really can't do much. We'll just double into this Sableye and get rid of it. He's gonna Will-O-Wisp. I'm kind of sacking Explode. I don't need it. He gets a boost. That's definitely scary. Do I get a boost? I don't even get a boost. So we're in a bad spot. Just because his Volcarona is more of a threat than mine. It's faster than mine, and it just has the potential to do a lot more than mine. I'm going to try and Fire Blast his Aegislash. And with my Volcarona, thing is, he gets me with another Fiery Dance, which is really scary. His Volcarona just wins. He has to go after my Volcarona, though. That's the thing. And I'm not going to let him do that, so I'm going to have to protect. Yeah, he has to go after my Volcarona here. He King Shields, though. And he Quiver Dances again. Ah, the predicts. The predicts are too good. This guy beat me very well. I'm impressed with that. What went wrong was probably... No, he just out-predicted me. Like, he didn't Will-O-Wisp my Sableye until I kept it in later. He set up his Volcarona way better than I could have. Or than I did. But that does come from him being a faster Volcarona, which is not... Maybe I should have done that or something, but I don't know. We'll Fiery Dance this Volcarona. He King Shields again. That's interesting. I don't think Shadow Ball can get him, though. Yeah, it can't. We needed that kill. I'll King Shield here again, but there's no way we're picking up any KOs here. Yeah, he one-shots me at the range he's at. So that's GG. I'm just going to say GG and surrender. When Pisaris, if he sets up here, yeah, there's no reason not to set up there. Just because if I do attack his Volcarona, his Aegislash would get rid of me. So... doesn't really matter. Yeah, this guy's so right though. This whole format is actually just who can set up their Volcarona better. And so because of that, I kind of want to go fully offensive Volcarona, or at least max speed Volcarona. Maybe not fully offensive. There's no reason to go that offensive. But wow, this guy was actually extremely high in the ladder. Interesting. But if there's any changes I'd make to this team, it's definitely that I would probably make Volcarona max speed, because I have to outspeed other Volcarona, and going max speed is definitely the way to go. So I should have brought Rotom Wash to that match, thinking about it. I needed more ways to stop his Volcarona, and Krookodile wasn't a good bring to that match, just because he did have Sableye. Yeah, I'm going to make that change real quick. Just so I don't forget. We'll probably just take away all this defense and max this out. And then just put the rest in his special attack, because why not, right? That sounds about good. We don't need this. We can just go there. Yeah. Alright, that's pretty good. We'll just go something like this. We just need to be really fast, that's all. But anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed Spooky Cup. I'll probably just use this team in the Spooky Cup. I'll tell you guys how I did next week when we continue live VGC. But other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this random little bonus video. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.